So, as an event planner, I know I teach a lot of people how to plan events, but basically, if you have a lot of events planning, you have to have a system. Your communication, for your problem solving, you need to leave some room there for unexpected issues. Practically daily routine for a proper experience planner is you should get up and between 7 and 8 o'clock in the morning, you wake up, you have a cup of coffee, whatever you need to do, and then you start to review your schedules and priorities for the day. That's very important. You check your emails, your messages, any overnight updates from clients or vendors. You have to make sure that you don't confuse each event. You could be doing an event or you could be doing a wedding. They're two different things. Between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock in the morning, you should do some follow-up with vendors, caterers, decorators, photographers, DJs, the venues, making sure they're all on the same page. Start working on a timeline. You need to confirm the deliveries and the timelines and the payments. Very important. It's not that easy, and the people ask why you pay so much to an event planner or wedding planner. Need to update the event checklist. Between 10 o'clock and midday, you should be meeting with the clients. You can hold a virtual planning meeting, give them a call and update them, send an email, finalize event details such as your guest counts, your seating, your decor, and your entertainment. You need to send out your contracts or invoices if needed. Very important, especially if you're getting paid and you need to pay them. By 12 o'clock to 1 p.m., you should have lunch, take a short break, clear your mind a little bit, and then start again between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the day. That's when you really start. You visit the event venues if it's scheduled and if you can and if you need to, if you don't have proper pictures and layout, inspect the layouts, the logistics, and the equipment. If that event is happening, coordinate with the venue staff, very important. Between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock in the evening, you've had a full day already. You need to organize your supplies and your event material. That's your checklist again. Prepare the event schedules, the emergency contacts, and your vendor timelines. So it's so much that you have to do, assign the tasks to your team, because you have to have a team, whether it's your coordinators, assistant people, you have to have a team, even people on the ground. Between 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock p.m., you should be reviewing the progress on each upcoming event. See how things are going and what the progress is like. You handle the last minute client requests, which are always coming in, and you only do what's really necessary. You need to prepare your to-do list for the next day, because that's important. You have to start your next day again. If the event is taking place in the evening, then you need to arrive early at the venue, as early as you can. Supervise the setup. That's the planner's job, the manager's job. Make sure you have your coordinators, your production team on the property, coordinate with vendors and staff. Then you welcome the clients and ensure that everything runs on schedule. This is just a short tips to go down. You also need to, if you don't do it, you have to ask somebody to oversee the breakdown to confirm that all rentals and equipment are accounted for and out of the venue, so the venue don't charge you more. So these are your daily habits for success. Keep your planner or project management information must be updated regularly. Respond to urgent client messages promptly. Double check the deadlines and payment schedules. Again, follow up with your client, follow up with your suppliers. You need to set aside 15 to 30 minutes at the end of each day just to prepare for tomorrow. So these are some tips basically as an event planner, how to plan a successful event. Your routine helps you to stay organized while allowing flexibility for unexpected, which is regular part of event planning. Sometimes you plan exactly what you want and things change. So you can link my bio. You'll see I have an email there. You see event and entertainment services. You see petershakir.com. Link me in the bio. send me an email if you have an event coming up, you need my help, you need you need somebody to consult as a consultant, someone to help you. You might be planning it, but you're not sure, and you need somebody who can help you with the planning. And send me an email and we can discuss it further to see, what I can charge you to get it done, how I can help you. I can give you a 45 seconds Zoom meeting as well, and go over these things with you to help you to plan your next event. Not everybody wants to have a full-time planner, but it's good to have somebody who has your back and helping you along the process. So hope to hear from you soon. I've been planning events for over 2 decades, and there's not much tricks I can't show you, and much problems I can't solve.